guess what? Damn. They sound pop my shit with the way I step, these souls be burning through. I be giving out game, can't make you the same, but you listen to the pod like Audible. I'm that, not them. From XX, but I'm him. Step on next, I do cut tricks and give no break, y'all tuning in. I be giving out game so much, you would think I have an M with the shit I pop.
What's up, everybody? We're back again. Living Room Chat. This is episode 7, the Prenatal Experience. We're here with Dejj. But, traditionally, as we always do before we get exotic. I'm sorry. See, look, I'm jumping the gun. Before we get started, the couch is sponsored by who?
Sponsored by the Exotic Bar as always.
Hey, y'all. My name Dejj, and I'm with it. Let's just get it started. Oh, okay.
Oh.
You good to go? What's up, everybody? We're back again. Living Room Chat. This is episode 7, the Prenatal Experience. We're here with Dejj. But, traditionally, as we always do before we get exotic. I'm sorry. See, look, I'm jumping the gun. Before we get started, the couch is sponsored by who?
Sponsored by the Exotic Bar as always. This right here is the Exotic Wine, scheduled to drop sometime this week. Wednesday, Thursday. Excuse me, y'all. I can't remember, but
He had too many.
Y'all know what's going on, man. The family is always, like I said, the new Exotic Wine. They come in multiple flavors. Tell them to go on Central Sell them. You know what I'm saying?
You got options.
Everything.
Before we get started, just right before Dejj introduces herself, I just want y'all to know that this is the 1-year anniversary of the Living Room. And in honor of that, Sweet Touches has blessed us with a cake, and we'll give y'all our honest review. Look for it in the fucking description box. Her Instagram name is gonna be there. You make sure you hit her up. You do them cake inquiries, birthdays, baby showers, gender reveals, weddings, all of that. Get to it. Dejj, the floor is yours. That was cute. Hey, y'all. My name Dejj, and I'm with it. Let's just get it started. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Mark, pour us out.
sure do.
Look, number 1 rule on the couch.
Don't lie on the couch.
Do not lie. Before we
Do
got
not
started,
lie.
Dejj already said this is a place where you're supposed to be honest at.
Yeah.
No, for real. We don't lie on the couch.
Why lie?
There's no point in lying on the couch.
Yeah, she called the rest of y'all out.
Sure did. But look. So, the whole purpose of this episode is to bring awareness to what women go through in their prenatal experience, right? And how that can spill out into your intimate relationships or like your relationship with your family and stuff like that. And with your children, that's most important. So, when I got the guest inquiry form, I'm not gonna lie. I might have been a little biased only because I know Dejj, right? But then I scrolled down a little bit more and I said, yo, this is how you answer a question. Every bullet point you hit, I said, what you want to talk about? Give me like, topics that interest you. And that's exactly when we got out of that. Super, super happy we talking about this. So my first question to you, I'm not gonna kick it off too crazy. But what do you do when you catch feelings during your soft girl era?
Oh, that's a good one. When I catch feelings during my soft girl era, it's like I be like all about the person. I start tricking crazy.
Hey, all tricking over it?
Over it, because it's just like, dang,
Just like me.
like, ooh, I fucks with you for real, like, and then it just be like, over it. Like, over it.
Cheers to the pod. Cheers to tricking over it.
And that's the bad thing. That's one of my toxic traits because it's like, why are you tricking over it? But it's just like, we could go band for band, gift for gift. Like,
we can go gift for gift, band for band, bill for bill.
Bill for bill first. Bump the gift and the band. Bump the gift and the band. Bill for bill.
Cup this wine. Good as hell.
So that's really like, that's the first thing in the soccer era. I start tricking first for some reason. Offer it.
Damn, that's really
and it'd be like, let me take, and I'm like, I'll also take the initiative. Like, I'm not like with the gender rules, like, oh, a male got to do this or a male got to do that. I'm about to hit it off like, let me take you out. Like, that's just me.
Ooh, that's very direct.
Yeah.
That's straight to it for real.
Like that.
Imagine that. Somebody approaching you. Yo, Let me take you out.
She'll fuck my head up with that. No problem with that.
Like, where you want to go or whatever like that. I'm first. Even if the guy take initiative to ask me out, I'm the first one. I pull out my card first. Like, I'm gonna pay or whatever like that. Like, that's just me.
That's just how you. That's how
Yeah.
you.
That's how you. Is that how you know when you like somebody? Like,
Yeah, that's how I know when I like somebody. But before, like you said, like in the soft grade era, you gotta show me something first. It's just not like it's not gonna be like tricking off rip. Like, I gotta get to know you. Let's do the groundwork.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
I don't wanna be talking all day.
Yeah, like no.
That's my whole thing. Like, we can talk, but we ain't about to be texting all day. Ain't know what you doing. Ain't know how's work going. Thank you for asking how's work going. Actually, I appreciate that. But let's not every hour how's work or what you doing every hour. The same shit I was doing like the last hour.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, what's up? I don't mind the whole 21 questions, but let's keep it PG because being freaky too fast.
Turn off immediately. That's the only thing we talking for.
Bruh.
Just tell me if that's the initiative right there. Just tell me that first.
Like, you kind of in the minority when it comes to that kind of approach, being a woman. So, like, where does that come from?
That just come from like, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have like no guidance. You know how you got like the father there to show you like, oh, okay, this is how you're supposed to be like in a relationship. What is somebody supposed to do for you? How I learned that, honestly, I learned that from my grandfather. Like, I just seen how he was with my grandmother. So it was just like, it's always, oh, okay, we about to go out. My grandfather will pay. He'll pull out the debit card or this and that. So when I'm talking to somebody and I ain't had that guidance, it's like, I feel like this generation always with the gender rules. Like, always. Like, and it's like, oh, a male got to do this, a male got to do that. What about the female? So I'm just sitting there letting the male do everything. That's just not how I roll. But my grandfather taught me what it is to be, like, how to be treated and how to, like, play a part. We play equal roles.
Like, you don't gotta. I feel like you shouldn't have to depend on your girl for too much, and you shouldn't have to depend on your man for too much. Like, it's one of them where, why would I wait for you to come home and take out the garbage when I'm not doing nothing all day? That's lazy. Get your fucking lazy ass up and take the fucking garbage out, bro. Like, that's lazy as hell. Like, you waiting for your nigga to come home so you can take the garbage. Oh, that's a man's job. Bitch, take the garbage out. Take the garbage out.
Clean up.
What happens if this motherfucker come home from a long day, he aggravated, he come in here, he see the fucking garbage overflow. Now guess what? That's an argument. So my next question for you is, what's more important, loyalty or transparency? Now this is a good one right here, because as I'm writing these questions down, I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the questions I wrote down, this one had me thinking since June 5th. That's when I wrote these questions
down.
You been
thinking since June 5th? I need to think. Like, okay.
Yo.
I'm gonna give, like, both sides, right? So I'm gonna say loyalty for me right now, because loyalty mean everything to me. Like, it's like, you gotta show me that you loyal. Once you show me that you loyal, it's like I could really soften up to you. I could open up to you because you loyal. Like, that's the first, like, besides like trust, thing. That's the first thing. As far as transparency, I'm working on that still at my adult age, being transparent, because I'm also like closed off. So I'll be like, you'll never know what I'm thinking unless I bring it to you. Something could be bothering me and I'm sweeping it under the rug because it's not, I feel like it's not big. So I'll let it boil up to get big, and that's not being transparent at all. So
that's also not good for you.
Exactly.
That's not good for you. I'm like that too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna answer the question, but I'm gonna touch base on what you said before I answer this shit. So with me, I spend a lot of time bottling shit up. Like, I will forgive, and then one random ass day, I wake up and all that forgiving shit is over with. It's over. I'm about to crash out. I feel it. Like, before I crash out throughout the day, I can feel that shit coming. So I try to take all necessary measures to make sure I don't go around nobody who might set some shit off with me. Because I don't know how to, like, this might sound crazy, but you know how you meet people who they work good and they work hard at controlling themselves, that when they get mad they can't control themselves? That'd be me. My leg get to shaking, I get to stuttering and shit. It feel like I'm glitching. As soon as I get like that, remove me from the crowd.
I get the crying. I get angry.
Once I start crying, I'm not talking no more. It's over. This shit is deep. Let's wrap this up. Like, that's how I be coming. But I agree though. I feel like loyalty really does take the cake on this one, because a person is only going to be transparent with you when you give them that. Like, if you be loyal to me and you can show me that I can actually trust you, then I'm going to always be open and honest with you about whatever. Like I'm always want to make sure that we touch base on everything. Like I ain't skipping over nothing. I'm talking about everything if it bothers me, because it just that controls the narrative of that relationship. It don't matter what kind of relationship it is. It could just be a relationship with you and your partner, relationship with you and your kid, you and your you and your mom, whatever, your dad, whatever. If it's not comfortable to you, to what's like suitable to you, you're not gonna want to be ever transparent with them.
I'm gonna go the other way. I'm not gonna front. I think
It's always one.
I think transparency is like the window to everything else. Like when you come to any kind of relationship, friends, relationships, business, anything, you got to be upfront, open, and honest first and foremost. Because once we get the high and shit, and like, all right, I ain't really gonna say nothing about this or that, the loyalty go out the window. But yeah, once you start doing shit like that, the loyalty go out the window. Like I feel like if me and you we have like a understanding, we always gonna be open and honest with each other. It makes you want to be loyal to the situation because like well, this is the dynamic of what we got going on. I won't do nothing to jeopardize that or sabotage that.
That is true. That is very true. I don't know, man. Like I feel like that's a hard one because you go in with expectations of both.
Yeah, you want both.
Because everybody starts with the fucking clean slate. Like if I'm just meeting you, automatically you at an A+. You do shit to drop that grade.
For sure.
You definitely do the work to drop that grade. So if I meet you at an A+, that means you at an A+ for loyalty and transparency. But if we start building based off what you introduced me to, and I realize that what you introduced me to is not consistent, how the fuck can I trust you?
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
and you can be transparent with people without loyalty.
Before we ever cross the loyalty bridge, you cross the transparency bridge first. Imagine you go out with a nigga, you go on a date with a nigga, it go good, y'all vibing, everything, and then somehow, someway, you find out he didn't tell you he got a kid at home.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Don't be coming into no relationship saying you gotta mention you got kids.
Say that in the beginning.
Yeah, you gotta mention you got kids. For real. Like off rip, you can't come into some new shit not saying, you gotta mention like, hey, X, Y, and Z, I'm this old, my favorite color is this, but I do got a 3-year-old. You gotta figure it out.
You gotta figure out a way. By the end of the night, that needs to be something I need to know.
Because I need to know. I'm number one priority. Like, what am I? Because some people not okay with not being their first priority, bro. You have to let people know this shit. People are genuine. If you meet somebody that don't have no kids, right, you're gonna be skeptical. And correct me if I'm wrong, right? Because you definitely have a kid, so you're gonna be skeptical about jumping into that relationship. Like, nah, because they don't got kids. I don't know. Like, I don't know how they gonna react if I tell them that I got a kid.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I say though. Like not the first thing top of the line, but when somebody asking me questions and they trying to get to know me, I'm throwing that I got a kid in there because I'm giving you the option to determine if you want to mess with me because I have a kid.
Right.
Because not everybody want to talk to somebody with a kid. Certain shit is off limits in the beginning. You gotta let people know what's off limits first instead of letting it egg on a year from now. And I'm learning that like now. Like I'm learning that now to let somebody know like the red flags, what's done, what's a no for me. Like it's a lot of things in the beginning of a relationship, not even a relationship, talking stage, whatever the case may be, that's a no for me. And people won't know it's a no for me because I'll egg it on like, okay, I'm going to let you know when you present it to me or when a situation occurs instead of letting you know in the beginning. So you don't even go that route because you should already know what's my do's and my don'ts now.
So what is a no
She might be more strict than the both of us.
Like a no for me, like I could give an example from like a past situation I just had. A no for me is not acknowledging my birthday. Like, we not doing that. I'm sorry, we not doing that.
Like, bitch, that's a question I'm already answering. When your birthday?
Like, you not acknowledging my birthday. That's a no for me. Especially we've been talking for a minute, and then my birthday is like in the process of us talking. You don't acknowledge my birthday, nothing. Absolutely not.
All right. So, what would you consider talking for a minute?
Talking for a minute is, I'll say, longer than 6 months. Longer than 6 months is talking for a minute. Like, that's talking for a little minute at that.
All right, so after that, after 6 months, if y'all talking at the 7th month, is that still talking or you already dedicated?
At this point, when you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend? Is what we doing.
Okay, so that's your number. 6 months is your number?
I thought it was no gender roles.
There's no gender roles. Like,
so you gonna ask?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask, but I'm not gonna go out and be like, oh, you gonna be my nigga.
Are you Chrissy about Jimmy? You gonna propose to this nigga? Are you Chrissy about Jimmy? Oh,
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, I don't do the gender roles and stuff like that. But when it comes to like marriage and shit, you best believe my knees will never be dirty. Yours will. Like yours will. Now that right there, that little piece right there, yours will. Like right now, with this, I'm dealing with somebody like her.
We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, and I want her to ask me to be her girlfriend because she give like them like I said, I'm not on a gender roles type of time.
She give like the raw.
Yeah, she give like the masculine thing. So it's like in that area, I'll be feeling like, oh, okay, like you should ask me to be a girlfriend. But then again, I always sit back and think about it. Like at this point, we both girls, and you do give sassy on most days. Like on the weekends, you sassy, but on Monday through Friday, you want to be a nigga. So it's like, are you gonna ask me to be a girlfriend or what? And I just be like, she like, are you gonna ask me to? Like, it's just back and forth. Like one of us gotta give in. So I guess it's gonna be me at this point.
I mean, hey, somebody gotta give in.
Somebody look, especially because y'all both girls. One of y'all gonna have to break down and do it at some point.
Yeah, but right now I'm not. I told her like I'm not in no rush. Like I'm good with where we at. Like I'm ready to. I want to keep talking and still get to know her. I'm not ready to rush into it. Like straight on, you gonna be my girlfriend? Like
So I know we just talked about being loyal and being transparent and how important that could be to a relationship, right? So let's say both of those things were compromised. Is there ever a situation where cheating or being disloyal is forgivable for you?
All right, this is how I look at it because actually that's a good question because I was just talking about this with somebody, right? For me, you got one time, right? Because one time I'm gonna look at it as a mistake, right? The second time, you know damn well that's not a mistake. You know exactly what you did. So the one time is forgiven. That's a mistake. Cool, granted. You did what you did. Learn from that mistake. The second time, at this point, you dumb as hell because you got caught again, and it's no moving. It's like I'm not gonna say it's no moving past it. The trust is 100% gone now. Like I feel like I said, the first time I'm looking at it as a mistake. The second time, bitch, you know exactly what you was doing.
Yeah,
You don't make a mistake twice.
She not stricter than you?
You don't make a second mistake twice.
Listen, you ain't suck no dick by mistake.
What?
Let's be for real.
No,
Let's be for real. You ain't do that by mistake.
No, bro.
It's never gonna be a fucking time.
Who said she got to sucking dick yet?
Look,
like she didn't do it yet.
Come on, man, we grown. It's never gonna be a situation where you gonna tell me you did that by mistake.
I don't cheat. Before I take it to cheating, I'm letting you know. I'm gonna let you know. First of all, I'm not gonna even take it to chicken. I'm not gonna even take the chicken. Not chicken. I'm hungry, y'all. No shade. I'm not gonna even take it to cheating, right? Because I don't do that. I'm gonna let you know the red flags right then. It's up to you if you're gonna fix the red flags or not. And I'm not gonna give you a time limit to fix it. I need to see some improvement or whatever like that. But if I don't, I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm just gonna leave. And if I happen to have somebody in 2 weeks, hey, I get over it fast.
You my kind of girl.
Hey, I moved on quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't say I cheated. I moved on quick.
No, but this is the thing though, right? So some people don't understand that shit like that is real strict. Like, because if you think about it, who in their right mind will be okay? Besides Rashida, who in their right mind will be okay with a motherfucker keep doing the same shit? Bitch, I'm over you. And clearly you think shit can't get like that. So it's one or two options. You can either take it or leave it, or you can leave it. But I feel like I said, I'm not no ride or die. You get in the wrong car, baby. We not riding. But one of us is definitely dying. It ain't me. Like, that's all I'm saying. Motherfuckers be doing too much. Like, people crash out about their feelings.
Yeah.
No, for real.
People crash out about their feelings.
Like, I wanted to crash out. That means about my feelings. I'm not playing.
What's the craziest crash out experience you had?
The craziest crash out experience, y'all. I'm about to keep it at two Decembers ago.
Shit. Okay.
I wasn't talking to like me and my ex. We was not together, but that was my fault because I'll still go over there. I'll still be moving like we in a relationship, but we really in my head we not. In his head we is. So this one particular time, I guess I went to go see this jail nigga at Rikers one day. Or whatever like that. I went to see this jail nigga at Rikers one day. Or whatever, and I guess he sent it on TikTok because I walked it on TikTok, and he started bugging, like trying to throw my shit outside, everything. I said, "Oh, okay." So at this time, I didn't have a car, so I called my mom. I'm like, "Mom, I need to use your car right quick because somebody about to throw my stuff outside." And I said, "Embarrassed, so you're not gonna. My shit is never gonna be outside."
Right.
So, and I didn't. That was just like bullshit clothes, but still, that's my stuff. You didn't buy that. So I went, and when I went, my shit wasn't even outside. So I'm like, "Yo, where my shit at?" he threw my shit. So now he put my shit outside. Now we arguing. He's screaming in my face. You know, in a movie when somebody's screaming in your face, the waves is like coming out their mouth. So now he's screaming. So instantly, I squared up. Like I squared up now. Like now we gotta get in the field now. And it got so bad. Like he was pushing me and stuff like that. It got so bad. Now we just out there rumbling and tumbling now. Like I used to wear my wigs and stuff like that. I had no wig on or nothing. I came up there. I had my little Cleo braids and hood zip like this. And we getting it banging. He didn't call bitches up there and everything. That was the most time I didn't crash out.
Wait, you ain't call nobody?
My sister wound up coming, but he was like, the two bitches was there for a 2-man. But y'all had a hood on, so I'm already mad, and I thought that y'all was ready to get rowdy. So once I seen the hood, I didn't ran down. Like,
wait, the bitches came, instead of the fade, they came for the 2-man?
They came for the 2-man. They came for the 2-man. He like, shit just mad because I called 2 bitches over here. So then, like, up the score, my mother car had shut off. Okay, so now I'm about to call another nigga to your house to come give me a jump. What are you talking about? And I fuck with that nigga too.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Y'all
like, sure did. He was like, yo, you got this nigga outside bugging. You really, your shit probably really like that. Yeah, and that's why he outside bugging.
Yeah, and
he was like, he like, that's a turn on you bugging right now. Yeah, I'll chat with you after I give my mother her car back. Yeah, we not playing. Yeah. You just thought you about to call 2 bitches up here for a 2-man? Let me bring the 1-man that's about to give my mother a car jump.
Yo, no funny shit. I'm dead ass crying, yo.
So that was the most crash out right there. That right there was crazy. We was getting it banging outside. And then it was the middle of December. He didn't slap me. I'm mad as hell because now it's cold as hell. Face hot.
I forgot all about that.
That's how I knew, like, after that day was no coming back. We over there spitting. I didn't spit on him twice because, like, you really bugging right now.
I would have stumped a hole into your heart.
No, he tried to spit back, Dodge shit. He was like, you mad as hell. No, you're mad right now. You're mad because somebody was
people outside?
Huh? Yeah, people was bugging. I didn't curse out the neighbor that's supposedly the aunt because she come outside. Y'all need to stop. Girl, get your old ass back in the house. Nobody not even talking to you.
Stop kicking the damn door. She came out on her baby.
She came out bugging. People are trying to sleep.
What time?
The visits got to be early.
It was like nighttime. It was like 10. Like he synced it like at 9 p.m. or whatever like that. First of all,
he went the whole day without seeing that you was at a jail.
You know, TikTok tell you who view your stuff, but he was never in my views. So I'm like,
somebody sent it.
Yeah, somebody sent it out, but I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm like, how you mad? He was like, you gonna go for a good for nothing nigga? The jail nigga did more shit than you ever. Like, he was sending bands through Cash App, and you just sitting here in my face not doing nothing. So how you mad? So, R.I.P. to the jail nigga from right
when she said she was not dead on this couch lying. I fear she was dead ass. Yo, she was dead.
R.I.P. to the one from Rikers.
Right. Oh my God.
Yep, he got killed 6 months after coming home.
Damn.
These streets don't love
nobody.
I just feel like I just put a dent in the story a little bit.
That shit crazy.
So is testing the waters just code for avoiding commitment, or is it self-discovery?
I feel like,
and don't be alarmed. You can ask questions, bro. You can literally ask questions. Let's not fly through them so fast. This is a good conversation.
Because one don't lie either.
Yeah, so it's like, what y'all mean by like testing the waters is like scared of commitment? Because if I'm testing the waters because I'm not committed to nobody right now, so I can test the waters when I want to and whoever I want to. Like,
all right, so you know how like some people they grow up because you know this is about the prenatal experience, but we gonna get these reasons why we asking these questions is because it's gonna all build to a bigger purpose, right? But you know how some people they grow up and they don't get that emotional satisfaction that they need. So when they get older, they look for it, but instead of being completely honest with people because they want to like easily let them down because they don't like to be let down on their end, they'll keep shit going. Like, no, you know, right now I'm just trying to figure it out. It's kind of like a test in the water phase. Opposed to like I said, self-discovery. You know that's not your wave, but you just trying to give it like a little, you trying to see because the person might be cool, so you trying to see if you can just.
All right. So I'm going to say, it's both testing the waters because it's like, okay, I want to see if I'm able to commit to the person. So I'm trying to feel you out. I'm trying to get to know you, your do's, your don'ts, what you like, what you don't like, what make you mad, what make you sad. But then again, it's self-discovery too because now I'm trying to figure out like what am I missing because again, like I said, I lack certain compartments as a kid. Like I lack the affection, I lack the I love you, the hugs, I lack the father figure being there. I lack that. So oftentimes, especially when it's coming from a man and I'm talking to a male, I'm looking for somebody to show like I'm looking for that missing piece, that fatherly love, or I'm looking for somebody that's going to show me what it is to be treated like as such, or be put in my software era, or whatever like that. So I could say it's self-discovery. I'm trying to find the one that's going to make me feel that void of love, or make me feel that void. You're going to show me affection, or you're going to be like, you're going to stimulate my mind emotionally and stuff like that. So it's like both with me. Sometimes it's self-discovery. Sometimes I'm just testing the waters to see if like you somebody I could see myself with, if you're going to be my soulmate or not.
So, do you think that that's a void that a person could really actually fill for you, though?
Honestly, no. Well, at this point that I'm at in my life right now, I'm on a healing journey right now. So it's like until I could completely heal from like my past childhood traumas and that father wound and that mother wound is not going to be like, it's not, you can't fulfill that. Until I learn what affection is for myself and love is for myself, nobody can show me that right now. Honestly.
So you feel like you missing that because you didn't grow up with it as a kid.
Yeah. So now it's like my older age is like, dang, like it'd be like a foreign feeling when somebody actually trying to do that, or somebody actually trying to show me love or try to show me affection. It's like, dang, like you really feel me, or you just like, are you trying to just fill my void? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right. So do you feel like you don't know what I love you sound like because you probably never heard it from like your parent?
yeah. So back to the situation I'm in right now with the girl. Like she tell me she love me all the time, and I just be like, are you saying that, or
You feel like she love bombing you?
yeah, like, are you saying that, or you just saying that because that's just where we at? We just at a point where you feel like you have to start telling me you love me, or do you really love me for real? Like, so it just be like, don't sit there and tell me that you love me if you really don't. If you don't feel like we at that point yet, keep
You
that
don't have
shit.
to.
Yeah, like keep that
I'm
shit
big
like that.
on. I am really big on that L word. I don't play that
No,
shit.
yeah, I don't play that.
Don't tell me that you love me if you're not ready for me to say I like you too, because I don't feel that way yet. Like, I don't play that shit for real. I do not play that shit. If I feel in my heart that I don't love you like how you love me, like I might love your company, I might love your energy, but that don't mean I love you. Like something gotta really wow me. You know, you gotta sweep me off my feet or something. I can't just be going around throwing around that L word. You throw that shit around too loose, you liable to get your feelings hurt. No funny shit.
And that's where I'm at right now with this girl. Like, I don't know if it's because we girls and it evolved quicker because we two girls and we got emotions. We know exactly what we want. When you dealing with a girl, you know exactly what you want because that she gonna give it to you. That's a female, so she knows what she wants. She want this, she want that. So
That
she
nurturing aspect.
Yeah. So she gonna give you what she want. So that's like the same thing like I do with her. Like I give her things that I want. Like I know what I'm looking for and what I want. So I try to be that person for her too. And it's like stuff evolves real fast. Like
they did say lesbians fall in love quick.
Real fast, and that's just
they did say that.
That's just like the point when we at. Like on my end, it's authentic over here. Like not saying it's not authentic on her end, but it's like
you already know because it's you, so you already know what you come. You already know how you carrying it because it's like you know what you want. The standards is high. Like you already done been through the rope. So like I'm not coming over here trying to waste your time. Yeah. And I hope the energy is reciprocated on your end too.
Because
like
she got flaws. Like I'm telling you, she got flaws and she be blowing me. So it just be like, bro, like it's like what we doing for real. Like it's like every other time it's like always an argument like for stupid shit. And it's like she a little younger than me, so I'm like a little mature to her. So it's like that argument shit. She be feeling like I don't give a fuck, but I'm not about to sit and keep arguing about dumbass shit.
I feel like that's always been you though.
Yeah, nah, what we arguing for?
Yeah. That's always been you. Like you get your little 1-2s off.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what I gotta say regardless. Like, and I feel like as an adult and the point that I'm at, we should be able to see. I should be able to get everything I need to get off of my chest without it comes being an argument. She's so defensive, and I'm like, bro, what did you do in that life for? Like, I should be able to say how you make me feel, whatever, like that, without you being like, oh, suck my dick and all this. Bitch, you ain't got no dick.
I thought y'all loved each other.
Yeah, you ain't got no dick, huh? So what are you talking about?
Suck my dick, but y'all love each other?
Like, yeah, like, what we on?
That's fighting words.
Yeah, fighting words. And then she the type, she'll provoke me too. Like, bitch, you ain't on shit. Like, do you want your ass whooped? I'm not even trying to be domestic with you. Do you want your ass whooped? Sit there and tell me that I'm not on shit right now. I'm trying to be cool. Like, I'm trying to be nice. Because when I'm on shit and when we really start fighting, there's no coming back from that. I don't want to deal with you. Because once it gets to that point, that's domestic right there. I'm not tolerating that shit, not one bit. So if I have to fight you that day moving forward, we're done. Like, it's no... oh, I'm about to talk to you. We pillow talking after a week and I'm over it. No, bitch, you're done. Like,
don't nobody want to experience hurt. Like, real shit. If you in a relationship, right, you looking for shit that you was missing. No funny shit. So you're after every relationship, after every breakup, the price goes up. Your standards go up. So you not going into no new shit just settling. You might you might question some shit like, look, listen, I don't really know if I want to deal with you like this because you act this kind of way. But then you know what? It could be situational, so you might give them another chance.
right.
But if we throwing around the I love you, blah, 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 the moment we get into it, suck my dick, oh yeah.
That shit was bullshit.
Call your cousins.
But call your cousins and
Call your
at this
cousins.
point, call your brothers.
Play
Whatever you
Call your
want.
cousins. And I really hope you ain't got nothing in my motherfucking house because you gotta pack this shit up. You and your dingy drawers gotta go. Y'all
Like,
both gotta go.
So it's like, for her, it's a work in progress and whatever like that. But it's like, I guess that was in the beginning, we was getting to know each other or whatever, but now she know like the do's and don'ts. I know her do's and don'ts. So that little sucking my dick shit, she stopped that shit.
Is that like a trauma response for her?
Yeah, like she been through, like, I'm not going like shit her business like that, but she been through a lot too. So it was like she at this point like she a jet word to like okay. But she
Like,
one of them that
okay.
she one of them that came did her time or whatever like that. She in school for phlebotomy, she in college for biology, she working 2 jobs, all on the house race bracelet. So that right there made me like her even more because you had a determination. Like most people and most men, I'm gonna say, she not even a male, but she a female, come out and they going right back to that fast money. They going right back to bullshit, but she trying to make a difference for herself. So it's like that's what turned me on about her more. So that's why I like her more, because that ambition was there.
So it's more. It was more of an emotional connection.
Yeah.
Than it was physical.
Yeah, like it wasn't no like I can't really say how I met her on here or whatever like that because I don't know who's gonna see, but I can't say how I met her. But it was like never like a physical connection. I didn't even actually start talking to her. Like she slid me her number, whatever like that. I didn't pick up her number when I first met her. I picked up her number maybe 3 weeks after me meeting her, and I didn't see her no more. That's what made me like, because it was like at this point now I'm still thinking about you. It was like why? So that's why I picked
you on my mind.
Yeah, like so that's why I picked up the phone and I call her like, yeah, like what's up, like or whatever like that.
So you asked her on a date?
Yeah, but we didn't really. First, she asked me out at first because she wrote me a note first. Like that's how we got acquainted. She wrote me a note first or whatever like that. I just looked at the note. I kept it in my car for like 3 weeks before I even contacted her. Reached out. She's like, oh, let's go out or whatever like that. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's go out. I paid for it or whatever. Next time I took her out, but we can't really like go too many places or whatever. Like I said, I can't disclose where I met her at. So it's like I don't want to run into certain people and they be like they cause like shit what I got going on versus what she got going on. Mm-hmm. She on the house race bracelet or whatever like that. So we go out or whatever, but we go out far. Like, you know, nothing local.
Nothing local.
Yeah. But she not like no secret. People know about her. I don't play games. Like people know about her. She not no secret. I'm not about to be like, oh no, I don't kick it with nobody. Nah, she very much around, very much active, very much give me what I need. It's certain things that we need to work on though, as far as the way she handle things.
So is it healing or is it just reading about it and thinking that the quote is cute?
I'll say it's healing in a way because we both being that person for each other. Like, so it's like when she in the wrong, I'll let her know she in the wrong. Like in the beginning, we were still trying to figure each other out. That's why I think the bullshit came in with is the suck my dick and shit like that. Because now we're trying to figure out. But once I let her know that, bitch, that shit is off limits. Like you got one more time to say that, but you're really done. Like, because that's disrespect to me. Whether you're a female or you're a male, that's disrespect all around the board. We gonna nip that in the bud. That's another thing that's off limits for me in the beginning. Once you start disrespecting me, it's done. Because now I'm making you feel comfortable enough to disrespect me if I let it.
Because what you tolerate is what you're willing to deal with. For real, for real. If you tolerate that shit once or twice, it's gonna keep happening.
She like, oh, you try to leave me every other week, girl? Because I'm not playing. Like, I'm not playing.
Not you try to leave me every other week.
She was like, remember you tried to leave me? Yeah, I sure did. Because it was like a constant thing. It's like we still learn each other, and if we still learn each other while I'm getting all of this in the beginning, we're still trying to learn each other. This is supposed to be the butterfly stage. I'm not about to keep arguing with you.
I hate when the butterfly stage aggravating. Like, bitch, why you make like I'm supposed to be feeling nervous? Like, I can't really finish my sentences
Like,
type
oh my
shit.
God,
when
I can't
you're
wait to
around.
see you
Yeah,
sing. Like,
I'm supposed to
girl,
get drunk with my
when I
bees
see you,
and
I'm ready to
shit.
rumble. That's how I feel.
Damn.
I'm about to tear you up. Come here, bitch. like it shouldn't
so
feel like
it
that.
have gotten better. Like, that's what I can say. It have gotten better. Our communication have gotten so much better. Like, I could sit there, she do something to me, and I'd be like, look, I don't like what you did or whatever, and she'll sit back and she'll take accountability. And honestly, that's really all I ask for is accountability. Like, even if it's irate in the beginning, as long as out of the whole situation, overall, you taking accountability, like, look, I'm sorry I made you feel that way, or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna work on it. Like, don't tell me that you're not gonna do it again. I'd rather you say you're gonna work on it, because it's a possibility you will do it again. Just tell me that you're gonna make the strides to work on it. We're gonna be good.
In your experience, who's easy to deal with, men or women?
I'm gonna say, for me, it's a woman, and I honestly just talked to my cousin about this yesterday, and she like, you're gonna always go to you're gonna always go to a woman, because a woman know how to deal with you. A woman give you what you need, like, and that's honestly true. She's not the first female that I talk to. Like,
When we say deal with, are we talking about as far as like relationships, like a partner?
yeah, like
Yeah.
a
Y'all
partner
sisters, or
before.
like he digging in there,
Like, before her, I was talking to a girl before her, like way like 2021 type or whatever, and
you said after the baby, you said fuck this shit. I'm gonna get me a girlfriend.
yeah,
That's
I ain't
funny
gonna
as
lie,
hell.
y'all. I had a little whole phase after my daughter or whatever, after dealing with the dad, but we getting into that. It was like,
let's say that.
it was like I had to test, like really had to test the waters to know, like, okay, a female, like, yeah, like a female is probably where I'm leaning to most, because a female, like, again, a female know, we both female, so we know what we want, we know what we looking for. Like, she know what she want, I know what I want, so it's like she gives that to me. Like, I like to go out on dates. The first female, like, I actually was like getting serious with, that's why I don't tell, even if it's a male, I don't go nothing below, because she took me out on dates. When I say I was
Yeah, the
always
price go up.
yeah, I was always outside. My baby father like, yo, you ain't coming in the house, please. What you even talking to me for? Like,
Oh shit.
Wait, hold on. Hold that cup up. Fill her up.
oh yeah, it's going, girl. I be drinking for real.
Let her fish.
So yeah, so it's just like that. Like, and the girl used to take me out. Like, it just got to the point, I think what we messed up at with the other girl I was talking to, I was the one that was emotionally unavailable. She'll be crying and I'll be looking at her like, bitch, are you serious? Man, the fuck up. Like, you're not about to walk outside with your strap on, but you fucking crying right now because you got me mad as fuck. Like,
What?
that blew me. Like, honestly, that really pissed me off for some reason. Like, I don't know why it made me mad, but you're not gonna come outside with your strap on. You're looking me dead in my face and you crying with tears. Like, are you a man or today, or are you a girl? Like,
But you just said you don't believe in gender roles.
I don't believe in gender roles, but it's like, honestly, if you
So
gonna
she
cry,
masculine to the surface. Like don't sit in my face doing that.
yeah, like, you masculine to the surface. And I think what that really got me mad though, that you came outside with your strap on, like, as if you like over.
She did that?
No, that on everything I love.
That's
Dead ass. Like, and then
hilarious.
me being me, I'm so funny, and the shit that comes to my head. And then I smoke too, so you know it's just like, girl, you just gotta be funny. So in my head, I'm just like, a strap, right, goes like, so did you tie that shit to your leg? Like, what you did? Like, cause that shit was sitting like it was like a dick for real. And I'm like,
Now she tucked it.
That's hilarious.
She put the strap
and that was a
on.
turn off for me. And
Had it in
that was the last day, honestly, me and her actually talked.
jeans or basketball shorts.
She had on gray sweatpants. That's to make it even to make matters worse.
Oh my god, I hate bitches.
So that was a turn off for me. And mind you, she wasn't like no nerd bitch for real. That bitch was from T-Neck and everything. So it just pissed me the fuck off. That's what I get for being on fucking gay dating apps looking dumb. Like, so I'm just like,
Yo,
it was like me. Honestly, I was the problem. I always take accountability because I was the problem. I was the one that was emotionally unavailable. Like, I was emotionally unavailable.
She already lost you though, because one thing about it, when somebody already irritating you, anything they do gonna irritate you. She already lost you when she had the strap on outside with the gray sweatpants. Sis was trying to show
with
her
the gold chain and the red velvet do-rag, baby. What the fuck do you think you are, Soldier Boy? Like, that shit had me pissed. Like,
I would have called the cops.
I would have called the fucking cops. I instantly texted my sister like, sis, I swear to God, this bitch got her strap on right now. Like, she didn't even have a backpack. Like, you had to stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. Like, I'm like, yeah, no.
She said anything
That's
can
crazy,
happen.
yo.
Absolutely not. So it was just like that right there alone was like crazy. And then she just was like, she was like very overly emotional. Like she just cried about everything. She cried because I said it don't matter what we eat or whatever. Like, are you nuts right now? Because I don't know what we want to eat, and you have a brain too, so you can't figure out what you want to eat. So I tell you it don't matter. Now you think I don't care what we going to eat. So now you about to sit and cry. You could just take me home. Like I'm straight up good.
Like, bitch,
so
I'll eat a tuna sandwich.
it was just like stuff like that. And then she always used to be crying like, how am I pouring into your cup and you're never pouring in my cup? And once she said that, that really stuck with me. And it's just like right now I'm just not ready to be with nobody then, because it's like I'm too emotionally unavailable. So right now I just can't pour in your cup. Like I just can't right now.
But you being emotionally unavailable, where does that come from? Like, that's a issue that you had in the past?
Yeah, honestly,
Or was it that was learned behavior? Like, after being too emotionally available for certain people, like you just had to
when
shut
you
it
come
off.
from people or family members that don't make you feel comfortable to express yourself, that's where it goes sim back to what was said in the beginning. You bottle everything up inside. I bottle everything up inside. I don't let nobody know. Like I don't let nobody know what's bothering me or whatever like that. So I just let it stem inside. I let it boil up, and I won't say my emotions. Like I could be feeling something so detrimental right now, and it's just be like, fuck it. Like I'm throwing it on the rug. It is what it is. And then I'll let it boil up. And then when you keep doing it, now I'm pissed off, and now I can't hold it no more. I can't control it.
So when you realized like exactly what you wanted, what was it? Was it before? Was it before like you really had to lock in? Because like when you become a parent, life is different.
I got put into a situation, right, with my mother, like back in November. I was already on lock-in mode because it's just like I just know the type of life that I'm destined for, and I know the shit that I've been through, and I set my life up in a different way. And the situation I went through was real unfortunate. So when I got into that situation and it caused me to be in the situation I am in now, is on some shit like you gotta go. Like you not elevating me now one way. You not upping me one way. We not even upping each other. And it's like in a relationship, it's give and take. How we benefiting each other? How is mutual benefit? Right now, I can't do shit for you. I got a kid, so my kid gonna come first before you each and every time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we not upping each other. What we looking at each other for? What I'm going through, what I'm going. It took me up until I stopped talking to him in March because I just changed. I honestly changed my whole outlook of life. I started going to church. I ain't gonna lie, I was Muslim. I changed my whole religion.
You definitely was a Muslim.
I went to go get baptized on March 2nd. I changed my whole entire religion. I was not. It's like no shade to like the religion. I loved it. It was a beautiful thing. But coming from the situations I had been through with the people that was Muslim and in my face
Within
and trying
your
to teach me the deen and everything like that, they steered me away from it. Y'all didn't.
What you over there chuckling for?
I ain't even say
Hold
nothing.
on. I'm sorry.
Look,
What you over there? What you over
I
there
ain't
chuckling
say
for?
nothing.
Right.
I ain't say that neither.
Cause this right here, this King Islam. What you over there chuckling for?
Listen,
Nah,
I ain't say
people
nothing,
not supposed
bro.
to steer you away from the deen, and that's exactly what happened. And it's like when I turned Muslim, I thought I was doing it for the right reasons, but I thought I did it so I could be close to my dad. And look what we at now. This very person that was supposed to guide me and show me the things to do or whatever like that, you went left. You did the complete opposite. Now look where we at now, and that right there was like, damn. It made me look at myself like, did you do it for the right reasons, or did you do it to appease somebody else?
So what are things that you're doing right now with you and your daughter that makes that relationship so much different versus you and your parents?
Me, it's nothing my daughter could do. She 5 years old, so it's really nothing she could do right now. But it's nothing my daughter could do when she get older where I'm gonna sit there and tell my daughter she's dead to me. I'm gonna look her face and say she's dead to me. Never. Like never. Like I'm gonna always give my daughter that love. I always try to tell her, even if we just sitting there, I always try to tell my daughter I love her. I always try to get time with her. Sometimes I'm aggravated and I'm trying to learn because I feel like some traits of my mother I have in me because I get aggravated fast with my daughter. I don't have no patience, and I'm trying to learn patience because she's a bad ass 5-year-old. Like she's bad.
Is she bad or is she just exploring?
She's bad, and look,
I
she's
tried
bad.
to make it a little excuse.
She's bad, and I'm trying to break that out of her. Like I'm trying to get her to stay out of people's business. It also comes from me too. I got to watch what I say around her because I just be having a conversation. I'm thinking she on her iPad minding her business, and she's in my business, like minding
My
mine.
kids
So
is.
yeah, just typical kid stuff. So I wouldn't say she's bad. She's doing typical kid shit. So, but it's like stemming from my parents. I wouldn't tell my daughter she's dead to me. I wouldn't sit there and turn my back on my daughter. Whether I got a mental disorder or whatever like that, I'm gonna make sure I combat my mental disorder so I could be the perfect mother for my child or whatever like that. And it's just like that's certain things that I have went through as a kid and as an adult.
I feel like with parents, sometimes what they fail to realize is that they having a bad day, but just because you having a bad day don't mean that your kid not having one. Like you would think because they're a kid, what do you have to be upset for? Like what are you doing in life that's making you this mad? Why are you always so angry? You would think that kids have no reason to feel the way they feel, but honestly, most of that shit start from home. Most of that shit start from home. Like you meet people who suppress their emotions by doing other things. Like instead of just talking about it, they probably want to go out all the time. They probably want to be out all day, be around their friends all the time instead of being around their family. Like no funny shit. At one point in my life, I felt like I was a little different from everybody else. So I really used to get the fuck up at 10 o'clock every day. Because for whatever reason, my body was just so accustomed to waking up at 10. I'd be out the house from 12 to probably 12, a 12-hour shift. And I ain't doing nothing but whizzing iron, smoking. I mean, not all day. We did Target runs. Like we ain't just sitting around smoking all day. You know, you go to work. Your friends want to chop it up. You want to go do X, Y, and Z. Like we not doing that all day. But sometimes I feel like, especially in your 20s, in your 20s, that's a very confusing time to be a fucking adult.
Honey, I was in college in my early 20s.
When you grow up and you're missing that part of you where you can't express yourself, it takes a lot out of you as an adult because you feel like you gotta bottle everything up. That's not good. Like it was, like I said, a point in my life. Like I felt like because the 20s is a very confusing age. By 20, you feel like you have enough room to fuck up, but not too much. By 21, you feel like your life is supposed to be together. Especially for those of us who were in school, because guess what? You might be a first generation college grad. So now it's a lot of pressure on you. You got to have a job lined up. You got to have this lined up. You got to have X, Y, and Z lined up. Your life is supposed to be already taken off by that time. By 22, bitch, you might be confused and ready to swing on everybody because my shit, it don't feel how I'm supposed to feel, bro. I'm glitching. Like, but then you got to think about it. Life is happening for everybody else while it's happening for you. And it's okay to not be where you want to be. But also, you got to make some uncomfortable ass adjustments. Like, if the parent is holding you back, the parent got to go. Fuck it, the grandma, the baby. Like, you get, like, somebody got to go.
And that was like the hardest part too. Like, disassociating myself from my parents, especially my mom, because that shit caregiver. My father was not around. Like he came back around after 17 years, and I be with my mom and wanting to be back in a relationship with her, thinking he Daddy Warbucks. You can't tell me shit.
Daddy Warbucks is crazy.
Shit, you can't tell me nothing. Down to the way I dress. One day I went out or whatever. I'm just in my little rebellious phase. Yes, I have a kid, but I still had that sense of freedom because people was helping. So came into my mother's house. I wasn't even living with my mother at the time, and he like, oh, I don't like what you have on. Oh, ain't I grown? You was never around. You cannot sit there and tell me you don't like what I have. Well, I'm going to wear what the fuck I want. If I want to come walk in my mother's house at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to walk in at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't live here. I make my own rules. So he came back around and he thought I was supposed to adjust to his being. He didn't want me cursing in front of him. He didn't want me smoking around him because I spoke to my mom. Oh, I don't think that you should be smoking with her. How you coming around think you gotta say so, nigga, when you was never around? Like,
you want to be a parent when being a parent is convenient.
I'm grown now, and that's where I think I'm at this point in my life. It's like the time that you lost, you can't get that back. But I honestly don't want no time right now. Like I'm at a point where we good. And year two, how me and my dad is more to speak is on some shit like. He did try to make little attempts to talk and okay, let's go out or whatever like that. It was me that was knocking it because I couldn't get over the fact that nigga you wasn't around me as a kid.
That's a big adjustment. Like I feel like I can't really speak on that per se because you know me.
Yeah.
But from giving what I see from everybody else and how like my friends vent about their problem and how like some of my family members may talk about certain shit. I feel like once you become a parent, that's a 24-hour job. You don't have no days off. Being a mom don't stop. But being a dad, you got it easy because you know why? You're not carrying that child. So you're not bearing the emotion that the female is like that they feeling. Like you really don't feel the same ways. You can say that you do, but realistically, especially here, especially in your mind, you don't feel the same way that she feel. And even after the fact, because once you give birth, a lot of people go through fucking their whole postpartum. Like postpartum be whooping these people. Like postpartum really be whooping females for real. And then men come, then they got the option to take a day. They got the option to go back into work. They got the option to go. Your life kind of be regular for you. Because you really don't you never hear of a female really being a deadbeat mom. But you gonna always hear about a nigga being a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
And then he always saying that the baby mother keeping them away from the kids. No, nigga, you keeping yourself away from these kids.
No, for real.
Or the kid.
That's true. Like, for a long time, like, when
Mark, I better not catch you keep doing anything like this. I'm gonna tear your ass into pieces.
Yo, why? How I get in it?
That's for any of my male friends. I better not ever catch them reproducing and not taking care of their motherfucking responsibilities as a mother loving man.
For a long time, like, when me and my daughter father, when we broke up or whatever, he wasn't getting her. Like, he wasn't getting her. And I'm not that type of female. Like, I'm really, like, one of a kind female. I'm not that type of female that's with that child support shit. Like, I'm not with that.
Child supports are for inactive parents.
He's not doing shit. As we speak, he's not doing shit. You're a babysitter to me. You don't do shit. I don't ask you for no financial nothing for her. I don't ask you to do anything. She just graduated. I got the outfit. I got her hair done. You don't know shit that I'm going through. I'm going through hell shit right now as family shit. You don't know nothing I got to go through. And like I said, I do this shit tired, aggravated, sleepy, not in the mood. She come first before everything.
But she don't get it either.
At all.
She don't get it. She don't know. Kids are always going to act out, especially if they're mad. They don't know how to differentiate their emotions.
So, and my daughter, every day, she tell me, like, I want to be just like you. And I'll tell her every day, no, you're going to be better than me. Like, you're not going to be just like me. You're going to be better than me. And like I said, certain things that I went through as a kid, I can't see myself putting my daughter through that. I want my daughter to have the silver spoon. That's why I'm going to get it out the mud so you don't got to get it out the mud. I don't care. I'm going to be the type of parent. I don't give a fuck. Anybody can say my daughter spoil you, where she came from, whatever the case may be. 16, your mother gonna buy that car. You get a job when you want to get a job. That's what's wrong with black parents now. I had a cable bill in my name at fucking 5. I don't even.
Hell no. Credit fucked up by the time you 10.
Fucked up. Why the fuck do I got a cable vision bill in my motherfucking name?
Yo.
A PNC&G bill, bitch. I didn't even have a house at fucking 10. Like, I would never do no shit like that. You get a job because you want that responsibility. I'll take care of you. I'm going to teach you responsibility though, but I'm going to take care of you until you
gotta earn it.
Yeah, you gotta earn it. Until you want to be out on your own, live in my house. You gonna do some shit. You gonna clean this motherfucker for real.
You ain't gonna be sitting here getting everything hand and foot.
I'm gonna provide that card. I'm gonna make sure you in school for college. You don't got a choice. Like, you don't got a choice. You gonna get that education. You probably want to take another route and go do something else.
That's fine too.
That's fine too. But you gonna have that education where whatever, if your plan A don't work out, that plan B, that education gonna work out for you though. It's like my daughter, I just want her to have everything. No, right now, I don't want no more kids. I want to pour everything into my daughter. I'll probably deal with somebody that want kids in the future, wherever life may go. But as of right now, it's all about her. It's nothing else. Like,
I can respect that.
I'm just living right now. I'm in her world. I'm living in it. Everything is about her. I hate where I work at. Can't stand it. Pray to God every day that I got a good job.
You got responsibility.
Yeah. Pray to God that I got a job. Most people out here don't got a job. Can't stand it.
Can't get a job or can't keep one.
Can't keep one. Right now, my residence is really what keep me going. It's life. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be the better person. I'm trying to be better than I was the day before. That's
fair enough. Like, I feel like if you not, you gotta be 1% better every day, and it's easier said than done. Because most people may not. Most people, I can't even get it out. Most people may not want to be better than what they are because everybody get comfortable being in that place that they once used to be.
The situation I'm in right now is honestly making me go harder. It's like, yo, you gotta. I have to find that determination. That's why I'm glad that I don't kick it with my mother. I'm glad I don't kick it with my father because one, for my mother, for you to be the reason why I'm going through what I'm going through right now, and you ain't think about your grandchild in this situation. So it's like, fuck me. Like, honestly, literally. Fuck me. What about you? I have a 5-year-old. She's not.
That's a fresh start for most grandparents, though. Yeah, like, you get to do what you want to do. You get to do right by the grandkids.
She's not 16. She's not fucking 10. She's 5. So it's hard maneuvering around when shit is swept underneath your feet with a 5-year-old. Like, it's hard. So it's like, damn. Like, when I look at the situation I'm in, it's like, bro, you're really doing this shit. Like, in your sleep, I do this shit every day. I go to work. I gotta drive from wherever I'm at. Like, I do this shit. So it's like, for my mother, it's no coming back from that. I'm able to have a conversation with her. I can have a conversation, but I'm going into that conversation without looking for an end goal. I don't want a relationship.
Without expectation.
Yeah, I don't want a relationship. I'm not going to come and chill with you, sit. We about to smoke, whatever. I'm not. The conversation is for me. It's for me to get everything on the table. It's not for you. It's for me to be able to be like, cool, I'm moving on. Because I could say right now I'm on my healing journey, but how I'm on my healing journey if I never even closed that chapter with you. I just let the situation just go. Like, okay, cool, you block or whatever. I didn't sit down and have a conversation with you. I didn't tell you how you made me feel. And right now, I'm not honestly, if I'm truthfully speaking, I am on a healing journey, but I'm not at that point to talk to her right now. We're just not there.
I feel like some part of healing journeys is that you got to be okay with not being okay, and a part of that is understand that you would never get to have certain conversations that you want to. So most of the time, you got to close chapters just with an understanding that you can't reopen that because you don't know what type of problems that shit might bring again. You really, and that's okay. And the hardest part about it is when you gotta cut off the person that's supposed to be the person you're supposed to love forever. The person that you're supposed to do, that's really supposed to be by your side through thick and thin. I feel like that's the hardest part about most relationships because you expect certain behaviors out of people and then they demonstrate otherwise. Like, damn, like I didn't think that my biggest op or my biggest fucking hater would be somebody that I literally came from.
My mother. And how I knew like the relationship was just like downhill between her and my father. The day when I graduated college, that was supposed to be the biggest moment in my fucking life, and I felt so fucking low. That's why I'm so determined now to go for my masters because I want to share that. I want to do that moment all over again by myself, where I could really
with the right energy.
Yeah, with the right energy, I could really celebrate myself. I felt so low. It was just like a regular day to motherfuckers when it was like, yo, I worked hard for that. Y'all don't know the hurdles I had to get through college, all the money that had to be spent, all the times where I'm in EOF office trying to figure out, yo, how I'm about to go back to school, how I'm about to go do this semester because I don't got the money for that shit. Like. And it's like for y'all to do what y'all did on that day and make that shit like the littlest one. I'm the first one out of everybody, out of my siblings, out of my damn parents to even graduate college.
It's supposed to be a milestone moment. It's supposed to be an accomplishment, not only for you,
that
but
was
for
the whole bachelor's
Everybody, yeah, hell yeah.
Bachelor's degree with a minor. Like, come on, y'all don't. It took. I was supposed to graduate 2021. I didn't graduate till 2024 because I could not pass fucking philosophy, bro. I cried every fucking year since then. So I'm like, bitch, you still in college? I'm watching everybody graduate.
Yo, sometimes you can't put a timestamp on shit. You gotta let shit happen. You gotta let shit play its part. You gotta let shit take. You gotta let life just take a toll. Go through the emotions, bask in your emotions, but you also gotta remember at the end of all of that, it's an end goal. Where do you want to be? That's your biggest question. Like in life, whatever it is, no matter what you go through, it could be the smallest hiccup. Your biggest question to yourself should be, how do I want to end this? Where do I see myself? Because that's your faith.
Exactly.
That's your faith right there. Like you can have a bad day, but faith still gives you that little bit of room to believe that you're gonna have a good day.
How my mindset is now, I just feel like it get lonely at the top. That's all I say to myself every day. It gets lonely at the top because I'm by myself in this shit. It's literally me and my kid. Like the situation that I'm going through right now is literally I wake up to her, I go to sleep to her. Right now, like me and her dad split days or whatever, but it's really about my kid. Like it's like I eat, breathe, sleep my kid. I don't have no support. I don't have no family, and that's why I try to tell my little situation I'm in right now with the girl. Like honestly, when I met you, you became my support. Like we each other's support. You feel what I'm saying? So when we bump heads and we at odds or whatever, it just be like, damn, like are you really my support? Like are you really gonna be there? Like through this shit thick and thin. When we mad at each other, you still gonna be there if I need you. You still
Like,
gonna
is
be my
you a
support.
ride or die, or you just leave me to die?
Yeah, like so it just be like on some shit. Like it get lonely at the top. Like I got my sister or whatever. Me and my brother, we ain't
Y'all ain't how y'all used to be.
We ain't how we used to be. Like I seen what you did, like how you moved through the situation. We put the icing on the cake for us. Long story short, is how you maneuver in a situation with my mom. Like it's like once you maneuver that way, it was like nah, I gotta keep her at a distance. My sister, that's my dog, but sometimes she just give me a little vibe. Like I don't want to feel like you taking sides. This your mother. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't beefing with her. Be there for your mother. Do that. But in the same token, it gives sometimes that you
Speak up.
Yeah, like it gives sometimes that you take sides, and that's one thing I'm not gonna take away from my sister. She had my back regardless. Like, look, you wrong, y'all both wrong. But other times it make it be like, damn, like you in the situation too, and it's like now you depending on your mother. Being that I'm not dependent on no more or whatever like that, and I'm trying to get through whatever I'm going through alone. Y'all two right there, and y'all depending on her. So she feel like she need it or whatever like that. Now I'm just in the dust, and it's just one thing my mother said to me when she said that, oh, she one less of a mother and one less of a daughter. It's really no coming back from that. Like, okay, you want less of a daughter? All right, cool.
Treat you as such.
Yeah, like move like I'm dead to you, like you said. And I'm gonna, go my other route. I'm not gonna take you away from your grandkid though. My daughter, I'm never gonna take my daughter away from people that she loves and people that love her. But what I will do once you start being toxic with my daughter and you start
feeding, that's when you'll remove her from
you start brainwashing her about shit about me. You're done. Like she'll talk to you when she 18.
That's a generational curse. Don't nobody want to deal with no shit like that. If I'm trying to remove myself, what the fuck makes you think I'm gonna put my kid in a predicament Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can have y'all relationship. I'm not gonna take that from you. This might be your pride and joy, but other than that, like when it comes to bad mouthing me because me and you had our own experiences, what people fail to realize is that people are who they're supposed to be to you. Everybody brings out a different side of somebody. Period. Y'all, like, you got niggas around you that might bring out the best in you. Like, this probably the best you'll ever feel when you're around your crowd of people. Then you got motherfuckers who you be around, you feel like everything is questionable. Like, I can't. It's something about you that I
One
just
thing
can't.
somebody told me, like, you never gonna heal. You keep trying to heal. You never gonna heal in a place that hurt you.
Not.
Come on.
So when I'm around certain people or whatever, like, or I'm around my sister, and then my mother comes up, it's like it made me look at my sister like, bro, do I gotta stay away from you too? Because these are the same very people that hurt me, and you keep talking about them in my face, and it's like, bro, come on now, like, so do I gotta leave you at bay too? Like, wow, you my sister. You're supposed to be there for me, being that my mother not there, being that my dad not there, and it's like every time I turn around, you mention her. Well, mommy said this or mommy said that. No. I'm trying to heal. I don't give a fuck what she said. She ain't saying that shit to me. She's blocked. Like when I say I cut communication because my mother said some dumbass stupid shit in a group chat about me that was never true. Like never true at all. And that shit, it hurt my feelings, but then again, it didn't hurt my feelings because I had receipts that I know that shit was true. So what you said, you thought you ate, but you really didn't. And it's like I can't fuck with her. Like there's no way, no shape, form we could move past this. I don't know how we gonna move past this. Ain't no coming back. I played a part too. I kept my responsibility. I had no business telling my father what I told him, but I told my father what I told him because you shouldn't have said what you said about me in the group chat. Everything is a chain reaction. Everything has a reaction.
So what happens when the first person to criticize you is your mother? Like, you move different after that. Now, you treating every relationship real, like, you skeptical. Because if that one person could hurt you, then anybody could. That's how you look at it.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. I look at that all the time. I look at certain situations like that all the time. But what I've noticed too, I'm one person. I want a person to critique me because that's just going to show me how I could be a better person. Critique me. Tell me when I'm wrong. I don't have no problem. It's about people approach to me. Tell me when I'm wrong. I like that. I love that about somebody. Tell me when I'm wrong because sometimes I need to know that because I'm a person that I don't always think I'm right, but I'm a person where it's like, oh, okay, I might not see. I don't look at other people's aspects until they tell me. I'm always stuck in my ways. This is how I feel about it instead of looking at different point of view. So tell me when I'm wrong because I'm my biggest critic. I'm my biggest critic. That's why my mother want to criticize me. That everybody opinion is like an asshole. Everybody has one. So you want to criticize me, but I'm my own biggest critic. So nothing that you say is like really going to move me for real. But I like to hear people's opinions. What's your opinion about a situation? Critique me. Let me know. I'm real receptive to that. But once you start coming at me crazy and you start talking at me, that's where the problem's
It's
going
not
to
what
come.
you say, it's how you say
Yeah,
it.
the problem. That's where the problem going to lie. I move like that out of everyday living. It's not just with family and friends. I move like that at work too. I will argue with a coworker to the cows come home because it's not what you. Don't talk at me. Be grown.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
This bitch said I'll argue with a coworker.
I'll argue with a coworker. I'll argue with the fucking head director. Baby, what you gonna fire me? Okay, unemployment line until I find something else. All right, but it's talk to me. You don't have to talk at me. So that's where me and my mother have the problem at. She's so judgmental. How you judging me when you got a fucking book full of bullshit and you judging me? Don't judge me. You my mother. You shouldn't be. Oh, you letting this nigga break your heart. You dumb as hell. You shouldn't even be talking to that nigga.
That's
Girl,
one thing I hate.
Like,
don't tell me I'm dumb as hell because somebody broke my heart. Was the nigga broke your heart and you took him back 7 times?
And you took him back 1,830 times, and that's the reason why you single now with no husband, no fiance, because you went back.
Because your ass damaged. You keep dating what you used to.
Yeah, so it's like I'm sitting here and I'm at the age. We at this age where we learning, like we still learning. Like damn, and I hate to say it, but I'm close to motherfucking 30, and I hate that. I don't even say that. Like,
please watch your mouth.
Yeah, too close to 30. Somebody asked you how old are 21?
Banging at the door.
Like,
bitch is 30. Open
so
up.
it's just like my mother. She could critique me all day. That's fine. Like she critique me all day. Sometimes it's a little hurtful because I do take that in relationships or whatever, and I try not to bring my past into relationships. I don't want to do that. I don't like to bring trauma into relationships. But if you're not healed and you trying to go get in a relationship, what you gonna do? Bring that trauma.
Healing is an everyday process. That's not something you gonna wake up and it's gonna be perfectly fine. It might take you it might take a person 2 weeks to get over a situation. It might take a motherfucker 2 months, 2 years, 2 decades, whatever. But healing is something that you're not gonna ever wake up and it's gonna be completely done. Every day is a healing process. You're healing from something new every single fucking day. Now, how you come out on top is solely up to you. You determine all of that. Because you the one who got to put in the work. Only you know what triggers you. And everybody else only know word of mouth because that's up to you to communicate. Nobody's reading through no motherfucking lines. But also, you got to be old enough to know right from wrong, too. That shit, it could be a consequence at times because you expect people to have common sense that's not there.
And back to reading between lines, that's one thing that I'm working on because I be feeling like people be mind readers. Like, and it's like, when you dealing with somebody, you can't feel like that person a mind reader, especially when y'all getting to know each other. How am a mind reader? I'm still getting to learn you.
Right.
And that's where I'm fucking up. It's not even the person I'm dealing with now, she's fucking up. It's me fucking up because she'll be like, well, how I know you wanted to see me? I'm not a mind reader. And I'd be like, bitch, well, we see each other damn near every day. So how you figure today that I don't want to see you? And she'd be like, I can't read your mind, bitch. So if you want to see me, let me know that. Like,
that's my biggest thing. I do not read minds. I'm not raving. I don't have visions about it. Don't nothing come out the clear blue sky unless it's like a traumatic situation and I'm thinking to put you in front of my mind because I know you're going through something. Then I'll shoot you that, hey, how's everything going text. But other than that, motherfucker, I got a lot on my plate right now. I ain't really thinking about you.
Yeah, so she be like, bro, just say it. Like, what you? I'm not a mind reader. I can't read your mind. I just be like,
but that's awful. That's also a comfort thing too. Like, just share what you want to share with me. Like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you, but just share what you want to share. Mark, you quiet today. What's going on? You?
Nah. I'm letting the guest do her thing. I do got a question though. No funny shit. Like we have been talking about a lot. And you spoke a lot about your healing journey. So my question to you is, what's been the hardest thing for you to unlearn from like your childhood or your past experiences dealing with people and things like that?
The hardest thing for me to unlearn is that not everybody gets out to get me. That's the hardest thing for me to unlearn because the way that I came up, people never talk to me. They talk at me. So it always made me feel like you out to get me. You don't mean well. You don't like got my best interest at heart. So now it's people out here that has my best interest at heart. It's people out here that want to see me do well, want to see me be like the best person I could be or whatever. And I'm not receptive to that because it's like that shit foreign to me. Like I'm so used to people trying to downplay me, trying to downplay my group, try to make it seem like I ain't come far. And if somebody know me how they say they know me, you know I came far because certain milestones that I've hit, I never even saw myself doing that. I never even saw myself going to college, let alone never see myself having a fucking kid. I thought I was going to be in the streets, roaming around the hood, being some dirty little hoodlum. And it's like, I didn't want that for myself. So I went out and I went to go grab that life that I wanted. So
dirty hoodlum is crazy because we definitely used to talk about the dirty hoodlums.
Yo, what? We used to definitely be roaming the streets in the hood, crazy, like all day. From the time the sun woke up, your mom going on RTB right quick. I could go hang out with Shanette. She like, yo, go ahead. We out all day, all night.
Can I go over the gate? I used to squeeze a little hole in the gate. I used to slide through the gate.
So I never thought that I was going to be somebody. Like I never thought that I was going to be this person I am. Be so determined to build the life for myself. So it's just like that's the biggest thing that I'm unlearning. I'm still unlearning that. Like not everybody out to get you. It's people that want to see me do well. And in order for me to do well, I got to be receptive to criticism. I got to be receptive to somebody telling me like, yo, you're going to be somebody. Change your ways a little bit. Like I'm learning a lot. Like honestly, especially with this new like job I'm in something in my career field right now. I'm learning a lot. Like I can't be stuck in my own ways because I go to that job. I'm stuck in my own ways. I act just how I act outside of work. I act just like that, like in work. Just gonna be myself, and that's the problem that I have at work. Is I'm myself.
You too comfortable at work, bruh. If I want to be comfortable, I want to be comfortable.
They think
ain't my fault. Y'all got a broomstick. They be thinking I be trying to fuck the residents,
and I'm not even on that. I'm not even on that. They be like, oh, you too friendly with them. They want to come in your office and chill with you. Then why the fuck do you have me as a case manager, as counselor, if I can counsel them? Change my position then. I don't know what the fuck y'all want me to do.
If they being comfortable, that just goes to show that you're doing your job.
So it's always
I'm not here to make y'all life harder. Like I'm trying to figure out ways to make your life easier.
So it's just like I'm just myself, like outside of work, inside of work, and if they can't take it, then find somebody else. Like it's so many jobs I could do in my field. It's just about me applying myself and actually going out to get those positions. Other than that, and actually being patient, because I don't have no fucking patience. Like I just be like, huh, boy, like I got the credentials, I got the degree, while I'm not getting a job.
Bitch, take me.
Like, but we in this day and age, it's hard to find a job. So
that's because eggs expensive.
So on that healing journey, I'm just learning how to.
I blame everything on them eggs
and be receptive to people that mean well, because I'm not receptive to people that mean well. I kind of actually probably push people away. So I'm like, you bullshitting.
It's because you're afraid to put yourself out there. Because you're afraid that you might get hurt. I feel like that's a typical feeling when you experience constant hurt. When you experience constant pain from where it's supposed to be nothing but unconditional love.
I really had to turn to God dead ass. Like I really had to, and it's like He worked wonders. Like He worked wonders.
Waymaker.
I could give an example like on shit that He had done that it was just like damn. Like once I went to turn to God, it's like yo, you really got me out of a situation. Like I said, back to me going through what I'm going through. My mother, she displaced me out of my home, like with my kid. So for a minute, we was like, I'm trying to figure out, like, damn, bitch, where you about to go? You got a kid. What? Found the program, put me in a hotel. We good. Like, I'm able to save my money. I'm able to look for an apartment. Everybody know looking for an apartment is fucking a shit show. Fucking hate it. I've been looking for an apartment since fucking January, but nobody don't know nobody don't think that I go through that because the way I keep myself up.
You carry it well.
Yeah, you will never know what I'm going through. That should be hard. My daughter, she ready for be back in her own room. I'm so used to having my own spot and I'm so used to her being in her own room and shit like that. Oh, she ready. For a minute, she was deep like, yo, I can't wait to go back to the hotel. I'm so glad to go back to the hotel. Now she on the same last charge as me like, yo, I need my own room back again. Like, and that's why another reason why me and my mother is no coming back from that because you don't give a fuck. Like, you don't care. That was just easy for you to do. Like, easy for you to call these people. Easy for you to tell them to turn lights off. Easy for you to get me locked out the house. I was about to get locked up. Cops was like, bro, we about to take you because you broke into this fucking home. And I'm like, bro, I'm on at least my mother haven't stepped foot in this fucking house since we got this house. She lives elsewhere. I took it over or whatever like that, paid the bills. It was me. I had to get a roommate. Roommate left. It's me taking care of everything now. How you think it's so easy for you to do some shit like that? That's not, you don't even live here. You don't even know what this house looked like.
That's crazy.
She had cops had them come and lock the landlords, locking fucking windows and shit, locking doors or whatever. It got to the point I had to leave because
she putting you in a predicament where it could be worse.
Yeah, I had to leave. She had them turn the fucking lights off. My food went bad. It's fucking below fucking 0 degrees in the fucking house. I'm not having my daughter here. My daughter had to go with her father. Like, I had to argue with him like, yo, get your daughter because I'm going through some shit right now. She can't be here. I'm walking in the streets trying to figure out how the fuck I'm about to charge my phone because my phone dead. It's like shit like that is no coming back from. So once I got in that situation and I just turned to God and He made shit happen, I'm in a hotel. I hate being there. But I don't complain about it because that's giving me time to save, and I know that shit again. It get greater later. I'm not gonna be there forever.
Not only that, but you got time to save. You got a roof over your head, and you still can you could provide.
I was able to get a car, whatever the case may be. Got the car actually that I wanted. Like that's why my God work wonders is gray, all tinted how I want it, like everything. So it's just like, look, I'm good right now. I'm not comfortable where I'm at, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm comfortable because I'm not. But again, it get greater later. I'm not going to be here forever.
Before we close this out, y'all make sure y'all shop with Exotic Bar, Nae Opulence, and Sweet Touches. She got the cupcakes, the pull-apart cakes, baby shower cakes, wedding cakes, whatever. Y'all make sure y'all shop with them. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all bottles of wine from Exotic Bar.
Y'all
These drop Thursday.
But listen. Let's make sure we get this wine off the table before we close out completely. And another thing, Dejj, this is solely for you. You are so deserving of any blessing that you come across. And you don't have to feel like you always got to be tough because tough shit crack too. And you going to have your time because I'm like that. And I definitely be cracking, Pookie. I be screaming, crying, punching the steering wheel. I'm a crying at Nissan. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm crying at Nissan. I swear to God. Shit, I cry in the room now. I ain't even got to go to the car. I cry in the room. I might cry in the shower. I'm a cry. But even if you feel like shit get difficult, it's okay to feel defeated. That's what nobody's ever going to tell you. It's okay to feel defeated. Even when it's not perfect, it's going to be perfect. You're uncomfortable right now, and that's because you want better for yourself. Remember, this is episode 7, Living Room Chat, 1 year. And we shopping all black businesses this year.
For sure. Thanks for having me, y'all.
You're welcome.
Straight up. It was a pleasure to have you.